your feet up off the coffee table.
Carol, what are you doing?
I'm just trying to straighten this place up a little, that's all.
Carol, you don't have to do that anymore. Remember, you're importing a maid.
Yeah, I know that, my dear sister. That's why I don't want her to think we're a bunch of slobs. She's coming all the way from Ireland.
Yeah, how do you know this is going to work out? I mean, how do you know what she's like?
Well, it says so in this folder they sent over from the agency. They've got all the information on her. Let's see. It says Maureen Murphy, age 19, height 5'6", weight 116 pounds. It says here she's a hard worker, she cleans, sews, does laundry, and she's an excellent cook.
Boy, she sounds sensational.
There's only one thing that worries me.
What's that?
She also looks sensational.
Uh-huh.
See what I mean?
Yeah, we're lucky she chose us instead of the Miss Universe contest.
Yeah.
Where's the other picture?
Roger's got it in his wallet.
You're kidding.
Well, he just wanted to show it to the guys at the office.
Carol, don't you think you're just asking for trouble importing a young, gorgeous girl as a housekeeper?
Oh, don't be ridiculous. He's a mature, level-headed husband. He's not going to go ape just because there's a pretty girl working in the house.
Is she here? Is she here yet?
Well, look who's here. It's Larry Levelhead.
What's that supposed to mean?
Roger, what are you doing home?
Well, I was kind of curious about the new maid, so I thought I'd leave the office a little early.
It's 11 in the morning.
Yeah, but it's 6 o'clock in Dublin.
Stay out of this, Chrissy. If your arms and legs work like your mouth, we wouldn't need a maid.
Yeah, you just leave her alone.
I think I'll go over to Marsh's for a while.
Sure, I'll be seeing you later.
Work on that accent.
I think maybe we'd better have a little talk, Roger.
I know what you're going to say, Carol.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, you don't have to say it.
Uh-huh.
I promise you that I won't be running off with some 19-year-old Colleen, no matter how pretty she is.
I promise you that, too.
Oh, come on.
All right, that's fine, but I just don't want you to make such a fuss over her that you're going to ruin her as a maid.
Well, honey, that's the last thing I want to do. This is strictly business.
All right.
She owes us $514 for the airplane ticket.
Right, and it'll take her at least 5 months to work that off.
Yeah, right. It's strictly business. She's going to cook, she's going to clean, she's going to do the laundry, everything, so you don't have to knock yourself out.
All right, I feel better. I'm glad we talked.
Of course, honey. You're so silly. Strictly business.
All right.
By the way, I picked up a uniform for her. What do you think it is?
No way! No chance, Charlie! 86! That thing won't even cover her passport!
Take it easy, will you? Honey, take it easy, for heaven's sakes.
Take it easy?
It was just an idea.
What is that? Some
I
plane
didn't-
running around in the...
Honey, take it easy. I didn't think you would be so insecure that you'd be threatened by some kid you never even seen.
Sure.
Honey, please believe me. As far as I'm concerned, no matter how pretty she is, she's strictly an employee. That must be her. Wonder who that could be. Welcome to America, me little Colleen. Who are you?
Murphy's the name.
Oh, there must be some mistake.
Is your name Bradford?
Yes, but...
Oh, there's no mistake. No mistake at all. Do you mind if I sit down? Oh, me feet. Oh, it's been a long trip, and me feet are just killing me. Me feet are killing me. Oh, oh everything's killing me.
You're Maureen Murphy?
Right you are, darling.
And you applied for a position as a housekeeper?
Right you are, darling.
But I don't understand. It says here you're 19 years old.
That's what we call a little fib.
What about this picture?
That's what we call a big fib. Hey, do you mind if I put my feet up? Oh, that's better. Oh, this is a nice house you got here. Yes, I think we're all going to be very happy here, I do. Tell me, lad, would you be having a little bit of Irish whiskey in the house?
Huh? Oh, no. Sorry.
Oh, that's too bad. But it was a terrible fight. A real fight, bad one. I was up there 13, 12 hours, and I'm telling you, it was so rough and bumpy all the way. I must have aged 50 years.
You're telling him.
Maureen, would you like to freshen up a bit?
I thought you said you had no Irish whiskey in the house.
It's right through there, right down to the end of the hall, your room.
Is...
Oh, all right. Would you be good souls and give me a little hand?
certainly.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, okay, take me to the bag there.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, what a pity. Now we're both out of Irish whiskey. Oh, Ireland must be heaven, but because it came from the sea.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm calling the agency. That's what I'm doing. This is a clear case of fraud. We hired Maureen Murphy and we got Bridie Murphy.
Oh, wait a minute, honey. Why don't you give her a chance? How do we know she's not a fabulous cook and a great housekeeper?
I don't care. She's an old frump and she drinks too much.
That's who she reminds me of.
Who?
Your sister Mimi.
Oh, Sister Mimi. You can do a lot worse than my sister Mimi. What does my sister Mimi got to do with that?
When Irish eyes are smiling, just like the morning's beam.
Wouldn't you just know she'd wear those weird slippers and that ratty old robe?
They're mine.
Oh. Well, have you seen enough? I know I have. I don't want her in this house, Carol.
Oh, Roger, she's traveled thousands of miles. I feel sorry for her. Well, let's give her a chance and we'll see, okay?
Okay, it's your department.
All
I
right,
don't
let me
care.
just
Go
see what
ahead.
kind of a housekeeper she is, and then we'll decide. Maureen!
Nobody said out loud, and I have the... Oh, hello, darling. Hello, darling. Do you mind if I use the phone? I want to make a call.
Where to?
Oh, don't worry at all. It's a local one. Hello, operator? Yes, I'd like to call a Miss Molly Harrigan in Ireland.
Wait a minute. I thought you said it was a local call.
It is that. She lives right down the block from me in Dublin.
Maureen, I think maybe we better have a little talk.
Oh, sure, that would be nice.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, excuse me for a minute while I just freshen up a wee bit more. Do you mind?
Yeah.
Bradford.
What?
Catch.
Maureen, I'd like to show you some of the household appliances you'll be using while you're working
Oh,
here.
sure, and that would be fine. See, tell me something, Bradford.
Now what?
Well, how long have you been out of work?
I have a job.
Oh, have you? Oh, what a relief.
I just didn't have anything to do this morning.
Oh, well, in that case, would you be fetching me another beer? What?
Maureen, here, this is what you'll use right here.
Well, now, what is that there?
It's a vacuum cleaner.
It is now. Well, what does it do?
It picks up dirt from the carpet. It's really very simple. You just
Oh,
you
my
flick
goodness.
it on here like this.
Oh, Mrs. Bradford, you nearly scared me half to death. Oh,
Carol.
Maureen,
yes.
Maureen, let me talk. In your application, it said that you do all kinds of hard work and that you clean and you do laundry and you sew. I gather that's another one of your little fibs.
Oh, no. That's what we call a whopper.
Well, can you... Well, can you cook?
Cook? Now, where would I be having to cook? I've been taking my meals in pubs since I was 9.
Roger, don't you have an important phone call today?
The quicker, the better.
Why don't you use the extension in the kitchen?
Excuse me.
Frankly, Maureen, I've got to tell you the truth. We're pretty upset because everything you've told us so far has been a fib. I'm afraid we're going to have to send you back to Ireland.
Well, I've got just one more fib for you.
What's that?
I'm from the Bronx.
What? What were you doing in Ireland?
Well, I got stranded on a charter flight. What do you mean?
Oh, that's too much. I'm afraid you're going to have to leave right now.
Oh, well, it's too bad. Oh, do you mind if I have a short one just before I leave?
Roger!
Sorry, Maureen. Are you all right?
Oh, Well, I will be after I rest on your couch for a month or two.